Fiery.
Fiery. What about it? What about fiery? Who's fiery? Is it your daughter?
Descend,
I know you do have to come down here to talk to us. Daniel, I know you're coming through a little bit. Up, Jen's here. Is there anything you want to say?
Shana Rico.
Sean. Sean.
Gypsy Urate.
Ray. Weird. All right, we're going to ask her. This could be you. This could be for somebody else. Let's see. Let's check it out. Hello, Jen. I'm on time. My last client couldn't figure it out. Hello. Okay, hold on. There you are.
Hi,
Hi. How are you?
I am very nervous, very nervous.
Don't be nervous. It's just me. We're going to have a great time. Are you ready?
I am ready, Amy. It's a
Okay.
pleasure to meet you.
It is an absolute pleasure to meet you as well. Your cheeks are popping. They look great. Okay. 10 out of
Thank
10.
you.
So I do have a couple of questions to ask you. So my last client, you got my email that I was probably going to be running behind. My last client, she didn't have a good internet connection, and so she couldn't get on. So I've been sitting here for about the last 6 minutes, kind of getting ready. And so we're going to see, does any of this make sense to you? First, okay?
Okay.
And then we're going to move into it. Now, this is the other thing, is because I have other sessions during the day, there are spirits around me all the time. So maybe some of these things that I'm getting that are just popping in my head, maybe they go for you or they could go for somebody else, but we'll just have to see where that goes. Obviously, now that you and I are sitting here in front of each other, when I start channeling, everything is for you. But somebody kept saying, in the very beginning, I was like, hi, are you there? And they said, okie dokie, which was very interesting. Which means for me that they're just like chipper, like they're good. And I was like, oh, okay. And also like the feeling behind the okie dokie is that they're very humble, but they were also very smart and they're very bright and they're very quick, or they can be. Like they have a lot of very like tight wit about them, which is interesting. The other thing is that they kept calling you a queen. And literally said it like multiple times. They said like tell them my queen is there. And I'm like, okay, or that means like you're the head. You're he said no, not anymore. He knew how to swing a hammer. Let me just tell you that. He was talking about that. We went to the Home Depot earlier today, and I think your dad was with me because I got a vision of him, but he didn't like the Home Depot. Did he only go to like the smaller, was there only like a smaller hardware store near him or something, or like an
Yeah.
Ace?
Yeah.
Okay, because he was
Mhm.
talking about that. We were coming out of it, and he was like, "Now, mind you, this is like 10:30 this morning. There was a man that was like, "Why do you want to go into that? That's so big. Oh, you can find everything, but it's just too crazy." And I live in a small town too, and he's like, "I only like smaller places." And then he flashed me an image, um, but his wife. What do you mean? Hold on. Him and your mom were still married though?
Yeah.
Like they, oh, okay. Sometimes his wife can mean that it's like a separate instead of saying like your mom. But they're talking about how he's saying that they stayed together. They're good. Of course, any couple being married that long is going to drive each other crazy and also love each other at the same time. And he was talking about that because he was showing how my husband was putting our plants that I bought in the car, and then he pictured me being your mom, which is weird. That's what they do. They put visions in my head. And so that was like a 10:30 this morning vision, and now I'm talking to him at the same time. So I'm like confirming things. Hang on.
Yeah.
What is what was Saturday, or what's happening Saturday? What was or
Oh,
what will be?
well, I'm taking my mom to see a musical, Neil Diamond musical. Yeah. What does that say?
See it Saturday,
Yeah,
right here.
Saturday. Yep.
Okay. And then
Mhm.
because he didn't give me that, came up on my spirit box. And because it didn't tell me anything, I have an arrow one way and an arrow the other way. Cause I'm like, is it this one or is it next one? Which one is this? So, and now we're talking about your mom going to home, right? So
Yeah.
that's all looped
Mhm.
together. That's the
Mhm.
queen. Your mom's the queen.
Queen. Yeah, my mom's the queen. I love it.
Oh,
I
that's
love
so
it.
cute. Okay, the other thing is, did your dad, hold on. He's funny. It was almost like your dad was trying to tell me. So his parents or his dad was a farmer, or like was there like farming in his genes at all? Is that a thing?
Well, my grandmother was like a small farmer. He always talked about how they had like a little small, like a small farm of like, yeah, like animals, like little chickens or whatever. Yeah.
Oh, he's talking on my
Mhm.
thing. So he was showing me that in my head. And I said, "Are you doing that?" And he goes, "No, no, I don't have time for that." And I go, "Oh, okay." But he's like sitting with his hands crossed. But then he said plow. As soon as I was like talking to him on my spirit box, I'm like, plow. I'm like, that goes along with a farm. And then I have chickens right outside of my window because we have acreage, and he was talking
Yeah.
about that. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to say that he is probably experiencing kind of like his childhood or kind of where he grew up at,
Yep.
and he's reliving those memories in my brain.
Yep.
He also, what was that? Oh, is there anything, this may be random. This is very random. Are there any Jasons in your family? Could be dead or alive. Or Jay?
Jason's Jay. Well, no, but my daughter's boyfriend is a Jay. I don't know.
Oh, oh, okay, okay. That could be a thing. And is there anything to do with y'all in like French Canadian or French? Or maybe
No,
with boyfriend?
I don't know. He's not French. I can't imagine. I don't know if he's French Canadian. I don't know. I
Okay,
would.
I would say ask about that. And the only reason is because I didn't get that in my brain, but on my spirit box, it said Jason, like Jason, but in a French accent. And the only time I know where France comes into play is either French Canadian or maybe they're from France, but it didn't feel like they were from France. So that's why I'm kind of like relating that area. So I'm gonna have you ask and see if maybe they
Yeah.
either have French Canadian or something dealing with that. That could be an interesting way of saying, wow, okay, he does know. And email me because I've never had that show up before.
Okay.
Who's Buddy? What's Buddy? Who's that?
Buddy.
Or did your dad have like a best friend that also died?
Um, I gotta think about that.
It
Buddy.
specifically said Buddy. That's
Bu-
that's it.
Buddy. I wonder, like, because I'm a therapist and we were having
Oh.
group therapy today, and I feel like somebody in the group mentioned a quote using buddy, maybe, but I don't know.
That may have been a thing. That's because remember too, when your dad, he's going to bring up, and that came on my spirit box. So if somebody was
Mhm.
mentioning that, or because he goes to work with you, by the way, he sees everything. And so
Oh,
it could be that that was spoken about at some point. Think about it and let me know. But yeah,
yeah,
buddy.
yeah.
And then is there a Margaret or a Maggie or who's that?
Margaret's my mother. My mother. Yeah, that's my mother.
Hold on, that came on right after Buddy. Okay. Okay, so you can't, but it says Maggie right
Yeah.
here.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, that's my mother. Yeah.
Yeah, so oh my God. Good job, Dad. Ooh, that was only like
Yeah.
5 minutes. Hang on. So stay with me. He's in
Okay.
heaven. He said he was in your house. Hold on. Okay, good. My
Yeah.
volume's off. Hold on. He was talking about like as soon as you got on. So in my brain, what happens is they show me pictures, images, feelings, like everything, and it doesn't stop because I'm talking to you. It's just I can't focus on it so much. He was trying to talk about him passing away and what it felt like, or for him to cross over, and he showed me he doesn't want to waste time with hospice. Did we like attempt to put him on hospice care, but we didn't go that far, or what is that
Right.
about?
There was like a lot of talk about it, but we brought him home and to be in
Yeah.
hospice.
Yeah,
So
that's what he's saying. He's like, we don't need to waste money on that. Oh, it's there.
yeah.
He's like, oh, just a little bit. And he's talking about laying in bed and
Yes.
seeing visions as he's dying. And but I think he was incredibly quiet.
Yes.
Sometimes people are very loud or they moan a lot, and he's talking about how when he's laying there, he's out of his body and he's looking at himself like, oh my God, you old, shriveled up prune. Like essentially that's what he's feeling. And he's like, my mother's up there. And he's talking
Yeah.
about that. So know that he knows. And your mom is still in her house, like the one that they had together?
Yes.
Okay. Because he's talking about being there and like to be there. And he says that essentially all of her family, all of his family is there and they're all with her 24/7. And he finds it very interesting. He's so happy that he doesn't have to just lay down anymore. He's talking about
Yeah.
his ass hurting, okay? And like lower
Yeah.
back. And I quote,
Yeah. He
why?
was.
He's a go-getter.
Mm-hmm.
Where? Hold on. So what's happening now is when he talks, this is how he talks to you as well. So he says a lot of information. There's like this swell of information and then nothing. It goes silent. So he just gave a burst of information. Now it's going to go quiet for like 10 seconds. I don't know why that is. That's how they work. Hold on. Interesting. He's having you go like this. Why? What is that for? He thinks that you are just lovely. He's talking about, I guess, watching you maybe put on, because you only do a moisturizer, right? Like in the evening time.
Yeah.
He's talking about you putting it on and he's with you and he's like, tell her how beautiful she is. Tell her how
Aw.
lovely she is. Oh, she doesn't need to do a whole lot. And I think that your dad was with me yesterday. So yesterday I went and I got filler in my face right here. And I have a bruise right here. And I think he was here. He was trying to learn how to talk. And he's comparing. He's essentially saying nobody has to do anything extra, blah, 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 or like that. And he what? Hang on.
Mhm.
So did your dad? No, they just had outside dogs. They just had who was the dog that would like follow him all the time
Ernie.
from like
Ernie.
yeah,
Ernie.
yes. Yeah, and Ernie's dead. Ernie crossed,
Yes.
right? Yeah,
Crossed
Ernie's
over
with him.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Ernie's in your mom's house with him. He sits like next to your dad when your dad is sitting in his chair. Like that's where he's sitting with him. And he's talking about how he gets up and he's walking outside and this dog is with him 24/7. So they still exist together.
That's beautiful. I love it.
It
I
is.
was.
It is. It's
Oh,
and
that's beautiful.
oh, where? Why do you keep going out there? Do your parents also have some sort of like carport type of thing as well that's like attached to the house or like an open air garage thing or something? Because I know they have the closed one, but is there like something that has like an awning up just above it?
Oh, maybe. Like you mean like a porch, or
I
you go
guess
out the
so.
door
That could
and there's an
it
awning.
it's almost like so he's showing me a thing. See, this is where it gets weird because I haven't seen everything. I haven't felt everything. So he's taking random pictures that I've seen from like shows or movies or all that
Uh-huh.
stuff. And unless he's just trying to reference because your dad hadn't worked in the garage in a really long time, right? Like he had been stuck in the
Right. No.
house, right?
Yeah, he's been stuck in the
Yeah.
house. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Okay. So
Yeah.
that's what he's trying to show me. So he's trying to show me that he's out, he's working, he's enjoying, he has the doors
Good.
open and he has like it's just a roof. I think he's just trying to show me that he's out working and enjoying life and he's not stuck in the house. And so my brain is reading it as open air garage, right? Instead of just
Yeah.
saying all the doors are
Yeah.
open, we're out.
That's
And
awesome.
yeah, why are you wearing that? You're I know you're a creature of habit. Absolutely. Um, he has suspenders.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, that's what he's showing me. He's
Yes.
showing me
He loves his
that he has,
suspenders.
yes, he
Yes.
has a button shirt, and then he's showing me
Yep.
this.
The
And
suspenders.
that's so
Yeah.
cute. And
It is cute.
how? What about your shoe? Hold on. His poor little feet. It gets so cold. I don't know where y'all are from, but he gets so cold. He's talking about putting his little skinny foot
Yeah.
into like a little
Yeah.
house shoe or something. And
Yeah. Yeah. We're in
yeah.
Wisconsin. Yeah.
Oh, you're way up there. Absolutely. It
Mhm.
gets freaking cold. Yes. And did you? So his mom had a couple cows. Do you know they had a couple cows?
I believe, yeah, he's told me some things, yeah, but I wasn't aware. Like when my grandmother, when I was, yeah, was alive, she didn't have the cow or any farm animals then. Yeah,
Really? But way back then? Okay, I just heard your dad say cow. I can't even make my voice sound like that. Cows, like how they say cows, like
yeah,
with the ow of
yeah.
that. And he says that he's there and he's touching them. Tell me.
He's with
I
the
asked him if he
cows.
made cheese. The cows. Where? Do you know if like grandmother's house is like gone now, like it's destroyed or like it's been bulldozed or what is that about?
Yeah, well, he lived at a couple places that I remember him telling me about. So, but the two places they're not on a farmland at all. So maybe I don't know. Maybe
That
he's
other one could be. Okay.
thinking about
Okay.
a past one or something. Yeah,
Maybe. Hang on. Let me see. I love that he was able to call your mom's name. That's like the highlight of
yeah,
my day right now.
me too.
Where? Is your mom very particular about her hair as well?
Yeah, she can be.
It's
Yeah. What
okay.
is he?
But it's her hair is short though now, right? Like it's
Hmm.
short. Okay.
Yeah.
He's talking about, I think he's talking about just floating around her and he's talking about like touching her hair. I don't know.
Uh-huh.
And he's talking about her being very humble and he's talking about how she likes it done a certain way. I said, well, that's good. Not in like a
Yeah.
way, but just like presentable. And who? He's essentially saying that she has nothing wrong with her right now.
Oh,
Uh,
like it, well, she was upset over a passport photo that she took, and she's like, "Do I look like this?"
really? But
Yeah.
I would have to say that's probably referencing something like that because he goes, she has nothing wrong. She looks great. And he's talking about her complaining. And so what I'd say if she's talking
Yeah.
about that, he's just
She was
responding.
to
Yeah.
that.
When was
Yeah,
that?
that's what
How long ago was
that,
that?
that was like, oh, I want to say over the weekend or something.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, recent. Yeah.
yes. That's why he would be because I'm in my head, I'm asking him like, well, what does she not like? Like, what's wrong with her? Is there something wrong? And
Yeah.
he's like, no. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
So your dad's just floating around her, trying to have a conversation. And
Aw.
where? Yeah, where? He likes Easter. I guess that's the whole plant thing again. We're getting back into plants and hydrangeas and
Oh.
vermilia, all those things. Is she doesn't have anybody to like help, I guess, besides you. Do you have a son right now? You have a son?
Well, no, so my older brother helps
Oh,
her quite a bit.
brother. That's
Yeah.
the brother. That's
Hmm.
your dad's son. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Is he gonna go out there and help her with the front yard or help her with the flower beds and stuff?
Yeah, he probably will. He'll probably pick up something like for mulch or something and help, yeah, with the heavy work. Hmm.
Okay, good. Because he's talking about that. He says, tell something, her son, so that would be your mom's son, or his son,
Yeah.
to go and do this. And he's talking about plants and putting it in and making it pretty. And he's talking about keeping up appearances and keeping his house nice. And how? Uh, so did you, I mean, you knew your dad was crossing, you knew stuff was going over like that, but you weren't in the room with him. You ended up like you fell asleep or you were gone at
Yeah,
that point and you
yeah,
called?
I was working. I was
Working.
working.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what he says. He's talking about coming to see you after he crossed. So, like, his soul is out of his body.
Um,
And I said, was she there? How did that work? He goes, no. She was gone. She got the call. And, like, I had already left. And tell her, don't worry, sweetheart. I love you. I came to see you. It was fine. Don't feel bad about it. And wow. Your dad's very
Oh,
good. He's in heaven. And she, he wishes, what do you wish? What do you wish? Were they from a couple towns over? I guess he's talking about planning like where everybody would be buried. Like, can y'all get a mini family plot and like put your ashes all together or something now? Because it's very, I don't think we're doing that yet. What is that? What is
yeah,
that
you know,
about?
I can only think when he was alive, he always wanted us to live in like the same duplex, the same like
Yes,
apartment building.
yes,
He was just like, why can't we all just live together, you know?
yes. And he's talking about putting everybody together in a single block or a single
Yeah.
box. And I'm like, what is that?
Yeah, no.
So if you, that would be why. If you can't, he's also talking about it saving money. He's talking about how, did you? I think you're a little bit. So was your dad born in like 41 or 39?
37. Mhm.
37. He's that. Okay, so he's that. Yeah, he says like this. He says, I'm a couple years younger than your father. My dad was born in 1935. And so I'm like, ain't no way. Ain't no way you're that. Yeah, it's 37. Because he's talking about how his family went through the depression and he knows how to be stingy and he knows how to be this. And I'm like, okay. And why? Your dad's a talker.
Yeah, oh, for sure. 100%.
He's
He's,
he's a talker.
yeah, so unlike any of his children.
No, and I would even say your mother would be more quiet than him.
Oh, for sure, quiet. Yeah.
That's what he's saying. And so this is how it comes across. So when if you ever hear your dad like in your brain, you will
Yeah.
think that you're just hearing him talking, and you are. That's him, but it's so faint. It's like you're hearing him somewhere deep in your head and you can't quite describe it. Like your dad, when you focus in, it's like tuning into a radio station and you hear him, blah, 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 and then it goes back out. And where? Who is that? L E E what? That was Ernie. Is there like another E name besides Ernie?
Oh man. No. Bernie. Eric? That's my brother's
Er-
name, Eric.
oh, yes, yes. Okay, absolutely. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because he just said, he just showed my, um, one of my really good friends, his name is Elbert, and he died, E-L. And so he's talking about that E name, another E name, and he says, no, 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 it's really close. So it's Eric. And why? He misses him. He sees him. He loves him. He says Eric's a good guy. So we do like Eric a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah, I said, sorry, there's so many times when I read
Yeah.
people and like there's so much family discourse, and
Yeah.
he's very proud of how he raised his kids. Who?
Yes.
He's making fun of me living in Texas. Maybe I wonder if your dad went down to Houston like one time. I don't know why. I have no idea. Hold on.
Wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, yeah, I don't know why. I asked maybe he's military. He says no. Hold on. That's how we got down there. There's some reason why he told me that, but I have to figure out why. Hang on. Does she? Interesting. Maybe you need a massage. I don't think they really have a whole lot of places up, maybe not up there for that. Do you just get like burny feeling, like in your upper back or something? Do you get like nerve pain
Just
there
a
or
little
what?
tight on my shoulders. I'm a little tight.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, he's talking about that, and he's talking about he gave me the whole thing of like you being like, ah, it burns. He shows me a massage. I said, is she gonna go do that? Is that a thing? He says no, and then he has you go, oh, it's okay, like kind of pushing it off. And he's like, why live with it? And where? Who's the Emerald? Emerald is what birthstone? Hang on,
Oh,
Emerald. Give me a second.
yeah.
Emerald birthstone. Mm-mm-mm. Month. There we go. When is it? Okay. May. Who's the May birthday? No, that's Sapphire. Hang on.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Oh.
No, May. Yeah, okay, so what's up with May?
That's my nephew's birthday, Emerson.
Oh, there's another Emerson.
Emerson. Yeah, my nephew.
That's another E name.
That's another E name. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Okay, look at that. Okay, so he didn't get it the first way. So now he's going through and he's showing me a random gemstone that apparently applies to a birth month. And yes, so now we're going that away. So hold on. Hang
Okay.
on. So is Emerson like his early 20s right now? Is like that's where we're at? Like 21?
No. Oh no, that's my son.
Oh,
My
that's
son's
your
an
son.
IN. My son's an
Oh.
IN. Yeah. But like the emerald, I think of I don't know if this may be my younger brother is going through something it's a shock. He was been told his wife wants a divorce, and
Oh my God.
his the ring that he gave her was emerald.
That would be, see, and that would be something that you know about it and I don't know about it. And then
Yeah.
is that a different Eric though? Is Eric the older
Yeah.
one?
Yeah, Eric's the older one, and Kurt is my younger brother. Yeah.
Kurt's the younger one. Okay, so I would have to say that's probably where that goes.
Yeah, that's
Absolutely.
what
So
I'm
hold
thinking.
on. Where? So was that emerald ring also like passed down from somebody else?
Huh, I don't think so. I don't know. See.
So this is what he said. It may be, is he trying to get it back?
Oh, I wonder. I don't know. That's something I would have to ask my brother.
Okay, I would say ask. I don't know why. He's just your dad. I believe the way it goes is that he's not only trying to bring up your younger brother, but he may be trying to say like maybe get the ring back, so you can pass it down later on. So it's probably like a pretty nice or really decent ring. And he's talking about how, tell me, hang on. Had they been married for like 10 years?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, your dad says 10 years too long. He's glad that they're going to get a divorce, and he says should have happened a long time ago. I'm glad they're finally going that route. He says, tell him it's going to be better in the end, and that it's a good thing. And why? Hang on.
Yeah.
He says they're practically almost like their neighbors now. So tell him it's okay, move forward, do it, don't feel bad about it. And your dad says good things are coming his way.
That's good to
Okay.
hear.
And yeah, and get the ring back. And if he can, I know it's a gift, but be sneaky. Your dad will help him. And why? Where? Oh, do we know she was talking to somebody else? Like, was she being like, okay.
That's sus. That's sus. Mm-hmm. Yep. I mean, I don't know if my brother knows, but like it is just an intuitive, like, huh.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Your dad says, oh, and tell her that she has eyes up here. Oh, yeah, we know when you're being sneaky. We can see it all. Okay.
Gotcha. Mhm.
So just know that that's the thing. Okay, why do I keep getting Flash Diet Coke?
Well, I don't, my mom likes Diet Coke, but I don't know why.
Is your mom a Diet
Yeah.
Coke person?
Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
yeah,
interesting.
it's in the fridge.
Okay, I don't know why. I don't drink it either,
Yeah.
but somebody just keeps showing me the gray and the red with the insignia. So I would say, but she only has like one a day.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, okay. She's not pre-diabetic. I said, what do you want to say about that? He doesn't like the stuff, he says.
Okay.
Give me a second. Do you know if your mom is having enamel problems with her teeth? She doesn't have all fake teeth yet, though, correct?
No, she doesn't. No, I don't know. I mean, I know that's funny. I recently looked at dentist bill that was just like open up on the table. And I was just like, huh, what's going on here? Yeah. Yeah.
That would be that. That would be that. He's
But
going like this. He shows me Diet Coke. And then he made me feel what it was like last time I had an actual Coke, which was like 10 years ago, and
oh,
how it made my teeth hurt. And then he went and he showed me teeth. And then he showed me expensive. And he said, if you want to keep your teeth, so I would say
okay.
two things: don't drink it and watch what she's eating that would
Okay.
cause tooth issues. The other thing too is it may be that this is like a deeper tooth issue thing, and so your dad is trying to show me that through these means, and so he's tattletaling on her for you. Okay, so you could go and look further into it.
Okay. I
Okay,
will.
and
Okay.
who your dad's in? Where are you going? Why are you making me hear a piano? Hang on.
Oh.
But there's no piano here, correct?
No,
Yeah.
at his home, at my parents'
Oh,
home, there's a piano.
he has one there.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
And he says he made me hear like somebody just pressing down on it, and but it's an upright, right? Like it goes against the wall.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay, he's making me feel the top and the
Mm-hmm.
down. He says he doesn't play. He touched it. I said, oh, okay, good. And
Yeah.
he said he'll sing though. He's joking with me.
I could see that.
Yeah, Dixie. Where? What? What happened to your mustache? Should they take that off?
Mm-hmm.
He still had a mustache when he died, correct?
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
so. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
yeah. He says, they said, did they shave it for you because you were sick? No, no, no. I went to the grave like that. I go, oh, okay, good. And where? You should have been an engineer. That's what you feel like.
Yeah.
Is he, what is that about?
No, he's always said that. He's always said I should have been an engineer.
That's what he
Yeah.
feels like. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's his personality.
Mm-hmm.
And he's talking about that. Hang on. Now he could be an engineer in heaven. That's what he keeps saying. Where? Caramel. Oh, ice cream. That's where you're going with that. Make sure you have ice cream for him or something. And
Okay.
that's random. Ooh. What is October dealing with your dad?
October.
Or what is October dealing with y'all?
I don't know.
Okay, somebody put OCT, which that's the only thing I see that is
Yeah,
October. So
October.
that may be a reference to, I'm just gonna let you know, because there almost feels like there's a pullback, like referencing something else. That may end up going for your younger brother. Maybe the divorce gets finalized then. Maybe there's something that goes along with that.
Mhm.
So kind of just put that in the back of your head and let me
Okay.
know. Okay.
I will.
And
Mhm.
oh, your dad is like one of the most interesting, light spirits I think I've read in like 2 months. He's really cool. Hold on.
Yeah.
Why are you holding? He's talking about everybody being really sad at Christmas that he wasn't there. And he's like
Yeah.
letting you know that he was there and he was fine. And did we end up like trying to pull mom out of her house for Christmas to have it at your house or have it at your brother's house instead of at her house?
Yeah. Mhm. We try to get her
Okay.
out. Mhm.
Yeah, he's talking about making her unstuck and
Yeah.
like getting her out. And he says, know that I know when y'all are talking about me, know that I see it all. He's a great dad. He he's very happy that now he gets to come up and give you a hug and he doesn't hurt and he doesn't feel bad and he doesn't feel weak anymore. Um, hold on. You make him very, very proud.
Aw.
Very
I,
proud.
did he
What?
did he hug me in my dream?
Oh,
I,
oh yeah, that's probably what that reference is because he's making me feel
yeah. Like
that.
I
What
had
happened? You
like
had one of him hugging?
yeah, like 2 weeks ago, or 2 or so weeks ago, I had a dream, and it was like in this room that I am, and I just got up, and he was there, and I hugged him. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. And it was a good one, right? Like it was a
Yeah, it was a
really
good
good
one.
one. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's that. Because he's talking about being here and he's giving you hugs, and I'm like, what does that mean? He's making me feel it. So know that
Yeah.
that's what that reference was. Okay.
Okay.
And why? Popcorn. Are you like always being mean to yourself, like diet wise? Are you like always trying to like restrict and then eat and restrict and then eat or something like that? Or like talk bad to
Because
yourself?
yeah, well, the reason is I'm in like menopause, and so I gained
Me
like
too.
20 pounds. Yeah, I gained like 20
Ah.
pounds, and it like won't leave. I don't, not even like 5 pounds won't even leave.
I understand you. He's
Yeah.
talking about you sitting there and snacking, but like either
Yeah.
watching a show or watching your phone. And he says, I can hear your thoughts. Why are you being mean to yourself? And he makes me hear you say, like, okay, I'll just have one more. Okay, nope, you don't need that. You don't need that. Now, whatever that is, I don't know what it is, but I've been in menopause since I was 23, so I completely
Yeah.
understand, but it was like 4, so I get that. And
Yeah.
he's talking about just be kind to yourself. You're doing a good job. That references back to being beautiful. And what? Okay, so he's getting a wrench and he's trying to go fix something. Where are you going? So this is a two-story home? Is this two
Yes.
stories?
Three
Oh,
stories. Yeah.
okay, never seen one of those before. Okay, do we need to like tighten a faucet or like tighten a sink or
Oh,
something? What is that?
yeah.
Oh,
My faucet here, it has a little pinhole leak. So it, like I turn it on and it's like spraying, and I'm looking at it, and I'm like, Dad would just kill me right now.
that's what he's doing. He's talking about fixing this faucet or fixing this sink. And he's saying, I would do that, but like, I don't have hands, you know? So,
Yeah.
like, know that that's that reference.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, good job. And so get it fixed whenever you want to. He's talking about a little bit of tape, but then the tape looks ugly. And oh,
I was
what?
gonna
That's the
put
back.
some
What is
glue
that about?
on
What were
it.
you going to say?
I was gonna
Mhm.
put some glue on it, super glue.
Yes, just do it. Just do a little bit of it. And
Yeah.
who's Scott or Scott, SC, Scott.
I feel like that's like a contractor or something. I don't know if he's
Oh,
bringing up,
okay. Okay. Yeah, I hear Scott, and that could be Sky, Scott. Those are the only names that I know with the Scarlet, but it's not a Scarlet. It's a man. He's trying to reference a
Yeah.
man. Oh my God, wait. What are y'all doing with the contractor? Are you building on the mom's house? What's going on with that? What's the building part about? What's that?
Yeah, so my mom wants to renovate her kitchen. She's wanted to when he was alive, and he was stingy and he didn't want to do it, so she's doing it.
Your dad was with me at Home Depot talking about that. That was another reference because my husband is a Mr. Fix-It and he was saying, do you see what he's doing? I do that. I do that as well. And he's like, I want to do this. And so know that he approves of it.
Okay, that's
Okay?
great. Hmm.
Know that he approves. So I do. I just looked at my time. I do have to run to my next
Yeah,
session.
you
I could
do.
channel you for hours.
I know, I
Like,
love it.
I love it too. Thank you for letting me read like your dad. Thank you for letting me read
Thank
you.
you.
Like this is what I want you to do. I want you to take a couple minutes. I want you to have a good breather or a good ugly cry. I want you to seriously know and realize that whether you talk to him out loud or whether you talk to him in your head, he can hear you. He is one of the most bright and interesting and quirky spirits and people that I have spoken to in a lot. And not in a weird way. He's just like a really good soul.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
you like really good. Tell your mom that he's, with her. And then I'm gonna send you this recording tomorrow. And so rewatch it, re-listen to it, show your mom whatever it may be, and know that your dad was talking about her
Great.
10 minutes before our session. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you so
You're
much, Amy.
welcome. Anytime, Jen. I love you. Mwah.
Love you too.